you're leading into where I wanted to go with a little bit about this. So, people have come up with ideas, they have creativity, they go and get the patent or the provisional patent against it. They've overcome their fear. Now they're ready to, I got to go and call a company. And reading in your book, you've got two words that scare so many people: cold call, right? So it's, Kirsten and I have actually webcasts where we tell people how not to cold call. But in this case, I understand you absolutely have to, because you got to get your word out there. Now, the approach is, what's your concept of, not necessarily cold call, but how do you approach companies now? Because if you get someone, they get set up and they're ready to go, now they got to get that idea out there. So
I love this part, because how many people are sitting down at dinner and someone calls and trying to sell them stuff? No one likes that. It's a cold call. Or do you like to go to a party where you don't know anybody? No, I mean, we just don't like to put ourselves out there. But you have to realize you're never selling yourself. And never try to sell on a phone. Your product has to sell itself. So, and all you're trying to do is find a home for your idea. So this is the way I've done it, and it just works. And I tell everybody, after I'm going to go through a couple steps here, we'll give everybody a little assignment here to see if it works for them. When I call a company, I always say, look, number one, never say you're an inventor, because they've got this crazy thing in their head about inventors. So don't do that.
Wacko.
You're a product developer. Okay, so when I go down to the store, first step, I'm going to try to imagine where my product's going to be in the store. And I find that aisle. I go, okay, it's going to be right there. Then I look at all the other products that are on that aisle, and I write down their telephone numbers, and now I'm going to call them. That's my hit list. Now remember, before you call, get a little excited, stand up, put on some nice clothes, get that energy that's going to go right through the phone. So you're really feeling excited about it. Find your passion, but recognize this. When you call those companies, you're basically going to be talking to an operator. They don't know what to do. And I know that, but I know there's two departments that you want to get into. So when I call the operator, I'll say, hi, my name is Stephen Key. I'm a product developer with Stephen Key Design, and I would like to submit an idea to your company. Now here's the magic words. Can you help me? Now, recognize most of these operators, their job is to get you to the right place as fast as they can, directing traffic. So you want to go to the marketing department or the sales department. So I know I want to find that marketing manager. I don't want to go too high up. I don't want to go down to the legal department or purchasing. I want that marketing manager. I want that person that's going to be responsible to take an idea from point A to point B. They don't care where a great idea comes from. They just have that responsibility to bring it to market. So I'll ask for the product manager in that particular category. So I might say, gee, could I talk to the product manager that handles your toy line or your small tools? And then they're going to send me over to that product manager. Now, here's another way of doing it, to actually get a name. Go to LinkedIn, right? Find that company, and they're going to list all their employees. You're going to find, and you can even get the name of the product manager in certain categories. So now you have a name when you call those companies. Hi, I'd like to speak to Jack Smith. Get right into Jack's office. Now, recognize, Jack's not going to pick up the phone. People don't pick up the phone anymore. So never leave a message. Keep on calling back. Have your one-line benefit statement ready.